Today, I want to talk about credit card increases. I want to talk about when to ask and how often for credit card increases. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. During the last 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions about debt. Now, I want to be the go-to guy for you. Let's go. When requesting for credit card increases, depending on what credit card that you have, I'll be honest with you. With Capital One, I've had them for about 2 years. They gave me a card initially about 2 years ago. I've requested for increases, and for whatever reason, they constantly won't give me an increase. Now, I know a long time ago, one of the first credit cards I got was a Capital One credit card. I remember I got like a $300 limit. I didn't know anything about increasing the limits, but after about 2.5 years or 3 years it was, I remember I went from $300 to $3,000. They just did it on their own. I think Capital One does that. For those of you who do deal with Capital One, probably know a little bit more. Comment down in the comment section and let us know. But one of the things that I tell people to do initially is I say try and get a credit card through your bank. The reason why I say that is because you have a relationship, some type of establishment with them. So you're not just somebody off the street coming. Obviously, you know, with your bank account, as long as you never go negative or you don't have a history of letting your account go negative or not much transactions or money going through there, I recommend you go through your bank. This is what anything that I'm telling you guys is something that I personally done on my personal standpoint with regards to my personal credit and what has transacted from there. So the reality is, initially when I apply for a credit card, I'll get a credit card. I'll make sure that I pay that credit card, whether it's the minimum payment or I'm paying the balance off before the due date every single month. Typically, I pay my balances down to zero. And I'll wait 6 months. So 6 months from the date that I opened the account, paying my payments, using the card a lot, paying it to zero balance, not paying much interest. And after 6 months, I'll request an increase. And I found that with every credit card that I have, after 6 months, besides Capital One for whatever reason. Now, what happens with my American Express, they'll always give me anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 increase. Lately, I've been getting in increments of $4,000. And with the other ones, similar situation, around that same amount. As long as, obviously, with your credit card during that 6-month time span or during the duration, if you've had the card for some time, that you're making sure you're making your payments on time, you're not late, 30 days late, 60 days late, or 90 days late. I personally would say every 6 months request a credit increase. Another thing that I found out is when I'm requesting the credit increase, and because I already have a relationship with the credit card, with the bank, obviously with regards to the credit card itself, that they're not even pulling my credit. The last like 4 times that I've asked for a credit increase through American Express, I'm not seeing a hard inquiry pull or soft inquiry and pull on my credit report. They're just going based solely on my history with the card itself. So I recommend every 6 months you request for a credit increase on your credit card. Twice a year is when I'm doing it. Every 6 months I'm requesting an increase. Hopefully that helps you out. That gives you some information with regards to that. If you have any questions concerning that, anything about debt, put them down in the comment section. Like I always say, I promise you I'll answer those questions for you. And as always, be great.